All right, today I'm going to show you how to make uh, almost perfect round head. Like if you're going to do maybe a snowman or you're going to do a pumpkin. In fact, that's what we'll do. We'll do a pumpkin. So the first thing we need to do is to draw a line and make the head pretty much a square. So it's going to be like a cube with equal sides all the way around. So we'll make our line all the way around, and then what we'll do is take our knife and we're going to make a little V cut all the way around, starting with our corners. Okay, then we're going to take out some more wood. Okay, so it's about the same depth all the way around as you can see. Now it's a cube. All right, then we're going to go and I'm going to draw a center line all the way around for reference. Just so when I say, well, just a little bit below the center, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So again, I'm gonna check, make sure that I find the best side for. Probably gonna do this one right here. That's gonna be my front. So I'm going to take my knife and go just a little bit below center and take out that corner like that. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing all the way around. And then I'm going to do the same thing up above, just above the center line. And I'm going to take those corners out. Just a little above the center line, but not the center line. Okay, now I'm going to go along and take out these little edges here, about the same depth. All right, as you can see the top here, I'm going to take those corners out. Keep taking those corners out and round that off. All right. Now, next I'm going to do is to go down below, do the same thing, just go right below the center line, go underneath. Right, now what I'm going to do is take these corners off. Just want to take enough just to round those corners over. below the center line again. I'm going to start taking these little corners off a little bit at a time, just kind of directing them underneath. I'm just starting to take off little tiny pieces of wood, as you can see, just little slivers, little flakes, just to round that over. Not taking big ones. I'm trying to keep as much material as I can. You see a flat spot, you just kind of round it off a little bit. But you're just taking little tiny flakes. And then pretty much just getting rid of those saw marks. You see where you just need to round it over just a little bit, just little tiny flakes. Okay. All right. Below the center line, you can go down above the center line, go up, little tiny flakes. So there we go. All right. So there's our little ball on top of the. And this is what I do when I want to do a pumpkin, or if I wanted, say for example, I wanted to do a baseball. Okay, then I can do a baseball, and we were able to do that in just a real short period of time. So anything again below the center line, and just clean it up. But that's how you make a ball. All right, now we're going to make some lines for the pumpkin. And the first thing that I like to do if I'm going to do a pumpkin is I make a light little line right directly in the middle. But that one I'm not going to use my V tool on that. But it gives me a point of reference for the actual center of the pumpkin. So now what I want to do is to take and just make kind of a little arch, go down and meet that so pretty much right there at the top of the head. So we're going to do the same thing, go a little bit further, try to keep the same spaces, just go all around the head. Okay. Oh, next thing I'm going to do is take my V tool, and I'm just going to follow those lines with the same pressure. Don't want to dig in too much. Just kind of want to follow those lines. And I can go from the center up all the way around. Main thing with the V tool is control. You don't have to put a lot of pressure, and keep your V tool sharp so it doesn't gouge out a lot of wood. And just don't try to push too deep. You'll get the feel for it. Of course, the time that this comes in handy is, of course, Halloween. You want to make something Halloween. All right. So now what I'm going to do is that I hold my V tool when I go down, kind of like you're going to stab it. But you have control because you're right up against the wood. You're right up against the wood. I use the little part of my palm right there, and I have complete control over it because I can just, as you can see, I just have to move just a little bit. So I'm going to come down and follow that line. Keeping control. I have total control. Very limited range. I can't. I'm not doing this where I could stab myself. I've got my hand right up against a piece of wood, and then I have absolute control of the range that I can go. Okay, so there's my little lines in my pumpkin all the way around. Well, thank you for watching my video. I hope that helps, is going to help you when you want to do, like I said, something orbital. Probably a pumpkin. That'd be the one you'll use the most. But again, thank you for watching my videos, and please subscribe. Please hit the little bell icon so that you can be notified when we put up a new video, and we'll be putting up one quite often. And also leave a comment. I love comments. I love you asking me questions about, what are the dimensions? What what about this and what about that? And so anyway, thank you for watching my video, and happy carving.